relationship between humans and their environment is part of the culture. For example, in Western societies, as in like North America, in the US, most of the original environment and original forests have been cut down, and due to this, a lot of species have become extinct. But in other cultures like Africa and Asia, many of the indigenous forests are still there, and this is why many of the indigenous and endemic animals are still surviving.
For me, anthropology and conservation are a lot more similar than you think. Conservation definitely deals with things like anthropogenic effects, for example, overfishing, logging, hunting, etc. These are things that need to be conserved because of human impact. Therefore, I do think they have a link.
Yeah, it's done.
Okay. Culture is something that isn't just unique to humans, and I think it's interesting to look into animals too, and how we can look at sort of all species on the planet under one umbrella rather than trying to separate humans out from the environment and animals all the time. And that's why I think it's really interesting to be studying a conservation degree under a School of Anthropology.
Anthropologists and conservationists have completely different attitudes and values. The values underlying anthropocentric support are usually of the government and elite companies, whereas conservationists support conserving the environment out of, I guess, morals and humanitarian values.
I think anthropology and conservation are fairly similar to an extent. Both are concerned with how humans have an impact on the environment, but they do differ quite significantly. Anthropology really focuses on how humans live, and it really focuses on the study, and it's done over a long time, about their interactions with the environment, whereas conservation is more interested in the results, so not looking at how these things are done or why, but just what is being done, to be honest.
I think traditionally, yes, with old school ways of conservation, putting fences around areas and kicking people out, but I think increasingly conservationists are realising that humans have rights to these areas and are starting to work with anthropologists more.